Hello and welcome to a recap of October 2021's Wheel of Horror. Today we're going to be talking about the month and what it's done to our psyches, our health, everything.
I am not okay. I am not okay.
Yeah, so I guess I'm your co-host Alec.
I'm Erik. I'm Erik.
And it is November 1st, 2021, All Saints Day. Great day.
Happy Halloween, everyone. Hope you had a good one. Hope you had your candy, because I did.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely. My problem was I bought my Halloween candy October 15th, and I just was been picking at it all month, so didn't help.
You know what I did? I got one of those like party variety packs, and I didn't
Yep.
realize there were York peppermint patties in them, and I don't like those. So
You like York peppermint patties?
icky. So
Icky?
I ate everything else in that, and I just left like a fucking bag full of those in my living room. So I was like, have at it.
Yeah, I got
Whoever.
mostly Reese's, Kit Kats, and I don't know if you know, like there's like a variety pack with like lemon heads, like those big ones.
Yeah.
And like wrapped. Oh my god, I love those. So bad for your teeth. So bad.
Seriously, at Dom's bachelor party, they had a dude. It's pretty funny. They had a huge bag of Sour Patch Kids, and Dom's cousin was like, "Hey, we got a fresh batch of Sour Patch Kids. You want one?" And I was like, "All right." I had like maybe 10. Literally ruined my entire next day. All my teeth were fucked.
Like your tongue and your teeth
My
got hurt.
teeth,
Okay.
my tongue, I can't have them, dude.
I polished off a small box of them last night and cookie dough bites. So
Mm,
watching Psycho, that was cool.
never again. I literally, I can't have anything that's not like a chocolate candy anymore.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about this great Wheel of Horror. I'll start by saying just variety. There's so like I feel like I've just watched a marathon of movies.
We did.
Yeah, no, we watched 31 in 31 days, which is, I mean, it's a feat. It's really cool and it's an accomplishment. I'm really proud to do this, and it is exhausting though. I'll say
Oh.
that to anyone listening. It was a lot on top of work, on top of life, on top of laundry. You know how it is, but yeah.
Yeah. So like last year we thought of this like September 27th of 2020. And pretty much it's been nonstop since then. But last year it was the thick of COVID. It just seemed easier.
It was way more low key. We weren't really going anywhere,
Right.
so
Nothing was really happening. Like you didn't have a dog then, you didn't have a house then.
yeah.
I was living in a different apartment, you were working at home full time, then there was so many things that were just different last year. And this year,
Yeah.
fuck, dude, this year was a lot.
Yeah, this October felt a lot different, a lot harder to get through. We planned ahead a little bit and got ahead a couple episodes in September, but barely. And
Yeah.
you had to leave for a bachelor party, which you just mentioned. So it was just like there was a lot of catching up to do. And
Ugh.
yeah, like not to complain because I love doing this and it was so much fun. I just really like looking back on it, it's a blur. I did have some weird nightmares and dreams. It's just a lot to watch in a month. But I wanted to ask you, what was your favorite episode or movie we watched or show?
Dude, I mean, I think of all the movies we watched, the best movie on this wheel for me is Psycho and The Exorcist. Those are like the two like best actual films.
Yeah, but which one did you enjoy? I mean, like mine are definitely not the. But which one did you have the most fun with? And like, or which one do you think is our best episode?
Donnie Darko. I think that's our best episode because we really delved into that and we also just like had fun. I think that the Monster Squad one was just the most fun, like bullshitting one.
I was gonna say that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was also great to get Mike on and just do that with Mike. But yeah,
But honestly, controversial opinion, but I think my favorite movie, the one I had the most fun watching was Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3.
I was gonna say two others, and I love doing The Crow with Joe. And I think Nightmare on Elm Street 3 got me the most back into the horror fun that I wanted to be in this month.
Yeah.
So like I felt like I was watching AMC at 2 a.m. You know what I mean? And that's what I love. I love doing that. So yeah, did you have a least favorite?
It sucks because it was like our first episode, but now looking back after seeing all of them, I think Elvira, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that one too. I just feel like we like we hit the ground off with Elvira, and it just like it wasn't like we were just like not the best choice to kick it off with, but
Yeah.
I would have to agree that one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So your favorite, what was your favorite though of all of them?
My favorite, probably. I mean, it's not even with you, dude. I'd say The Crow with Joe. I
Mm.
think he just dropped some serious knowledge on me, and my second was Nightmare, and my third was Monster Squad.
Yeah, well, I mean, I
So
got to listen to all the episodes I wasn't here for, but yeah, I think The Crow for you guys, because you guys are both such
my
huge.
mind was getting blown by him, and Joe is such a great guest because he just knows so much that like we think we know a little bit, but he knows a lot of it.
Oh, yeah, dude. He's our resident expert for sure. But yeah, you guys being able to like fanboy out about that because I've only seen it because of you. Like I've never
Yeah,
watched on my own. So for you to be obsessed with it and for him to be obsessed with it, I was happy that you guys had the time to like, not me be like, what about like the makeup? And you guys are like, all right, shut up.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
but those were all good. I think, the stories I liked the most was hearing my dad actually get to explain the Friday
yeah.
13th one. That was fun for me, and then, my again, my mom getting to talk about the scary shit she did with the Warrens and the exorcism stuff. I was like, "Fuck my life."
Yeah, and the Dracula one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the other night, dude. Yeah, that was a blur, man. That was a
yeah,
great episode too. I listened to that one last night late, so
yeah.
really good. Yeah.
So, really quick, just want to thank all of our guests this month. So we had my dad, Greg Lawless, we had Kelly Harper, we had Justin Welikson, we had Nick Leone, we had Dom Berger, we had Matt Babin, we had Zach Zatet, we had Mike Valenti, we had Matt Banover, we had Dina Lawless, and we had Joe Testa, and we had Joe Testa, and we had Joe Testa.
Yes, more.
And then honestly, biggest thanks of all to Justin Welikson, who
Yeah,
just
he's really picked up a lot for us, and we've
yeah.
had a lot of fun with him.
Justin, honestly, I know, you'll listen to this eventually, but dude, seriously, when Eric was busy, you stepped in and co-host. When I was busy, you stepped in and co-host. You've been busting your ass on the Twitter front, getting us up to over 800 followers in a month. Like, dude's killing it, man. So just wanted to say thank you to him. Obviously, thank you, Eric. You're bust.
Yeah, well, speaking of that, with Justin filling in, I am gonna take a hiatus for like a couple months just to like get through the holidays. I mean, you're gonna be doing the weekly thing and a couple other fun things, but I'm taking a little hiatus. If I can pop in on a few, I will. But yeah, definitely not gonna be as present as I was this past year. I'd say after the new year, I'll probably come back hard and just like well refreshed. And here's the truth, and I want to say this: I work all day in a chair, and then I watch a movie in a chair, then I do a podcast in a chair. And it's a lot of sitting down. So hopefully in these next 2 months, I get back into a little better shape and like don't get blood clots, because I just sit down all day, dude. It's nuts. Like,
I couldn't. I'm right there with you, man.
yeah. So I just kind of want to like take that. Well, an episode for 31 days, it was an hour and a half movie, at least an hour and a half,
Mhm.
plus recording this, which is a half an hour, plus like promos and artwork and stuff like that, which is another 30, 40 minutes. So it's like 2 hours of my day I'm sitting down on top of already sitting down with work. So
Right.
I don't know, maybe I should get a fucking stand-up desk. I don't know. But yeah. Just want to say that.
Yeah, so Eric will be gone for the next 2 months or so. We'll have Justin and a couple other guests I've already talked to kind of filling in. We'll still be releasing an episode every Monday. We'll still be doing Fresh Film Fridays. Probably a Christmas episode. Come on, who are we kidding? We'll probably do.
Yeah, come on.
But then next year we're gonna, every Monday, no matter what, there'll always be a horror movie. But Fresh Film Fridays is probably gonna start to be every Friday with Justin and I. And then we do have a game plan for getting some new guests for next year. So
Yeah, and one other thing I wanted to bring up, Alec, for next October, what do you say instead of 31, we do 13? What are your thoughts on that? Would you like, no, we're doing 31 or?
my thoughts right this moment is, yeah, 13 sounds good.
Like well polished. We have time. Like, dude, I don't have time to digest. Like, I watch these movies sometimes, and then we record right after. I'm like, yeah, what'd you think? It's like, "Oh, I just watched it 2 minutes ago, and the credits are still rolling on my screen back there."
Yeah,
But I mean, I think if we could do 13 and really get down into episodes and like really solid movies, like the first movie that comes on the head, like a top movie,
right.
Hubie Halloween with Adam Sandler. Like, I'm kidding. No, could we put that on the wheel? Could we?
I mean, sure. We've had Ernest, Scared Stupid. I think we can handle an Adam Sandler movie too.
Like, really, like, detail by detail, Hubie Halloween.
Yeah, right this moment, do believe me that 100%. I'm like, yeah, 31's too much. It really is. But yeah, I think 13 is good. That's scary. It's 13 still, and it's plenty. So that seems more realistic. Maybe we'll do like 45-minute long episodes just to make them a little bit more, beefier or whatever.
There's you go. There's your compromise. Word. Alright.
Yeah, and then but you know what this felt like to me, dude, is, it felt like we were doing a play. Like, remember back in high school where it's like, you feel like this is the rest of your life, and you're like, "When is this gonna be over? Like, all my free time is going to this," and then
Yeah.
when it's over, you're like, "Whoa, I have so much free time now," and it's like, "That was such a good experience," you know? Like
Yeah, and then I'm gonna come back in 2 months and be like, "Oh," like Lin-Manuel Miranda when he comes back to Hamilton, like, "Oh, I remember this place," like
Well, I think just, like, in general, just, like, not doing one every fucking
Oh
day, you know?
god,
Like
it's too much. It gets too much, but no, dude,
yeah, yeah.
I feel I'm glad I did it. Like, it's like going to the gym, like, you never leave the gym and you're like, "Oh, I'm mad I went to the gym."
No.
Like, I'm so happy we did this, dude.
Oh my
Like
god, yeah. No, it's a great month. I mean, same thing, so spooky. I guess my one thing that kinda sucks about it is, like, I don't get to enjoy the Halloween season as much, you
that's what
know?
I was gonna say, dude. Like, I have not like Shannon wanna watch Hocus Pocus. Like, I can't watch Hocus Pocus. I gotta watch all these other goddamn movies first. And then we have one like hour tonight to like or the other night, like to watch like Casper, you know? Like it's just
Yeah.
crazy. Like the Halloween season is so taken over by this for us, but it's because we love it so much, you know?
Well, yeah, of course, but I mean, I wanna, like, go, like, pumpkin patches, or I wanna go, like, pick
Not enough time.
apples
The
or,
only thing
like
I had time is drinking pumpkin spice coffees during this thing. That's the only thing I had time for.
I haven't even had that.
Damn.
I know, dude. I literally haven't. I don't have a cost. I mean, like, no, yeah. Just this was a yeah. It was a lot. But anyways, I think there were more movies on this wheel that I had not seen before. So I think that was a little more exciting for me to go into that, or movies I hadn't seen in like 20 years.
Yeah.
Of these movies, which ones had you never seen before?
I'm gonna have to pull it up real quick. I'm sorry. Give me a second.
I'll read mine then.
Yeah, read yours.
Yeah, so I'd never seen Elvira, I'd never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show, hadn't seen Van Helsing in easily 15 years. Never saw House of a Thousand Corpses. I haven't seen those Are You Afraid of the Dark since I was a kid, and, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going through them. I would say, I mean, I saw most of these, dude. Most of these, like you said, like I've never seen these since like I was a kid. I've never seen House of a Thousand Corpses. Still, I know you
Yeah.
did that with Justin and Matt, right?
Yeah,
Matt, or,
Matt
yeah,
Bamban, yeah.
yeah. And Army of Darkness, I would say I never really saw in its entirety. Dawn of the Dead as well. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that in its entirety. Yeah, like three, but I think Last Wheel had more for me with not watching them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so the opposite for me, this wheel had a lot more I hadn't seen, so I was excited for me. I hope yeah, next year or maybe one of the upcoming wheels, we should just pick movies you and I neither of us have seen at all.
I would love that. I would love that. I
Yeah.
mean, dude, the summer wheel, there was a lot like Piranha, never saw Hills Have Eyes, I never saw Midsummer, Sleepaway Camp. I never saw the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake too. So it's just like I like when we do like the weeklies and we pick movies we haven't seen. So I think
Right.
that's more fun. And it also brings you back to that time when those movies were made. So
And you said something that makes a lot of sense with this too, where it's like it gives us time to digest it because we don't usually watch it and then record it and release it the next day. Like we usually watch it, give it a couple days, record
oh
it.
yeah, no, yeah. I would watch it on a Tuesday. We'd record it on like a Thursday or Friday, and then it'd come out on Monday. So it's
Yeah.
like we had a whole week to just kind of think about it. Now it's just like we have 6 hours, maybe.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, I like to look up like, go on IMDb and watch YouTube videos and see things
Mm-hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
learn more about the behind the scenes, and, like, especially for Nightmare on Elm Street, I was like, "Fuck, I really wanted to watch part of that documentary and drop some knowledge," but yeah, dude, so that's the other thing, I wanna know
Yeah,
more.
and then one other thing to touch upon that we did is the Halloween Kills thing. That was something
Oh,
we've never
yeah.
done before.
Oh my god. Yeah, Dom, dude. Holy shit, that video is amazing. Like
I'm gonna keep that forever, and like just a dream to be animated. Like he fully animated us. It's so cool.
dude, it's like not only that, it's also the theater that you and I worked at with
Yeah.
everybody went to that theater as a kid. So and I remember, I think Andrew Demaro, who was on our Die Hard episode, he saw it, he commented, he was just like, "Holy shit, it's fucking Hoyts."
The Simsbury Commons,
Yeah.
like, yeah. Well, it's gone full circle, and that's why, like, our friendship has blossomed into this, and, like, we bring people back into it's really so special that, like, we have this, and I'm very thankful that we have such a good group of friends, and, we get to do this.
Yeah, dude, we have such like talented friends and just like passionate people. So, the fact that Joe Testa just made this logo for us like over a year ago, and now it's animated and laughing in a 3D thing, and we got it on water bottles and stuff. I'm just like, this is
Yeah, I love talking to him, he's like, "Oh, man, I wish I I worked harder on it. Like, you guys just took that and just used it
Yeah.
fully. Like, so
Well,
it's perfect though, Joe. It's perfect.
I love it, and I love the video Dom made, and also, yeah, you're right, like, that came out the day that we saw Halloween Kills.
Dude, I watched that at 5 o'clock in the morning before work.
Right.
So going into my like 9:30 meeting, I was like, "What? Where am I? Like, I am a mess. I just saw a massacre happen. Like, I'm already lagging from like running out of coffee.
But
That was wild. It's gonna be a memory that lives with me forever. Like, so
dude, think about it, it was, like, perfect timing because it was, like, right in the middle. It came out on the 15th, so right smack dab in the middle. We already had the plan with Dom to make the CGI video,
yeah.
and then you and I mean, not luckily because I wanna see it in theaters still, but the fact that it came out on Peacock and we were able to watch it at, like, fucking midnight or whatever,
Could you
5
imagine
AM.
if we were forced to go to theaters like that night and like, oh man, I would
Yeah,
have dropped dead, dude. Like,
yeah.
it would have been too much, but it worked out with the Peacock thing.
Yeah, we got very lucky there, but I am happy that, it all worked out, yeah, and seriously, man, like, you always say you're like, "My favorite time seeing or my favorite theater experience was seeing Halloween 2018 in Brooklyn at the Alamo,"
It was. I can't think of a better theater experience. But what we
but
say?
you're always gonna look back on Halloween Kills and be like, "Jesus Christ, like, we had Dom make the video," and
Good times. Good times. That's all I gotta say. It's funny because I was watching it and I saw the sunrise as I was watching it. It kind of made me like giggle. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I'm just gonna remember that next year. Like this time last year I was doing this, you know.
and guess
So
what comes out next year on October 14th? Halloween Ends.
looks like we got our wheel locked in for one at least, and
Oh,
QB Halloween, so that's two. Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, anyways, I want to thank you too, man. Seriously, I know you've been killing yourself making the videos and, obviously doing everything, watching the movie and recording, dude. So seriously, thank
Oh,
you.
brah. Thank you, dude. Couldn't do this without you, and I just literally wouldn't do this without you. So I love doing this, and this is like what we love to do. So,
Yeah, man. And I was talking to a guy about it today. He's just like, I think it's cool because you guys are going to always be able to look back and have this, you know,
oh yeah, it'll be cool to look back on. And I'm not leaving, dude. I'm just it's like a tag team wrestling match. I'm just tagging Justin in, and like I'm gonna be on the sideline, like, hey, tag me in, like in a little bit. So it'll be fine.
I totally get it, and I respect your decision, and I think it's smart. I think you need some time and take it, relax, recover, and then come back strong in 2022.
recover. I love the recovery thing. It's true though.
It's a lot, dude.
Yeah, man, I'm out of gas.
I
No
know.
doubt. So,
It's the first day I haven't been forced to edit an episode, so I'm kind of like, oh my god, what do I do? I have all this
yeah.
time now.
What in 2 weeks? Probably gonna be like, hey man, you got any more of that wheel of horror, man? Like, might come back. Nah, dude, and then it'll be fine. So good.
Yeah. No, I'm not worried about you not coming back. All right, well, you got any last minute thoughts on October 2021's wheel?
It was a good October, man. It was a really nice October. So can't wait for next year's October wheel.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And thank you to all of our guests. Thank you to Justin. Thank you to Dominic. Thank you, Eric. So just thanks all around. Happy Halloween, everybody. And of course, thanks to the listeners, because without you, we'd just be talking to ourselves, which is fine, which is fine.
On to Thanksgiving and all the other holidays.
Well, before that, I think you got to spin the wheel, brah.
The new wheel.
Yeah, we got a new wheel.
Okay. I'll pull it up. So I got to give this to Justin and let him do the honors for a bit.
Yeah, so I hope you able to spin it for the next one.
Awesome. All right, spinning. Evil Dead 2.
Just so you know, that spin sounded like a drunk hungover piss. Like it just like barely came out. Like
It sounded like that. No, that made me laugh. Sorry. That's good. Well, it's less because the Halloween has like
that's right.
31, so it's just like this one has like only 8, so it's like.
Yeah, it just sounded so different. I was like, what
Oh,
the
dude, the other wheel is like a 1,000, dude. It's way
Yeah.
faster.
Oh, damn. All right, so Evil Dead 2, sweet. We have not done. This is so out of order, dude. It's like 1, 3, 2. So yeah, Evil
1,
Dead
3,
2.
2. Yeah.
Evil Dead series, yeah, because we did.
Army of Darkness.
Yeah, well, that was the third one. So we did Evil Dead 1, then Army of Darkness. Now we're doing the second one.
It'd be weirder if you did the prequel and then this Evil Dead 2, I think. Or no, the remake.
remake?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Well, so Justin and I will be on for that one. We also have Dune coming out this Friday.
Fresh Film Friday.
Yeah, so get ready for that. Movie is my life now. So
Some fresh spice, dude.
oh yeah. So get ready for this Friday. So Fresh from Fridays on Dune, and then next week we will see you with Evil Dead 2.
Woo!